fuck's going on here?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
You need that fear.
All I'm trying to do is make a stand for something that I truly believe is right. I truly believe is right. I don't want to be like you. Come on, man. I'm the face of boxing. I'm the cash cow. I hold a record with pay-per-view.
My job, I know my job, I know my situation. I don't want to fight. That's my production. But it's gonna be very difficult for both of us.
ThaBoxingvoice.com. Good morning, TBV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another morning edition of the Boxing Voice. It is 9 a.m. on the East Coast, 8 a.m. Central, 6 a.m. West Coast, 2 p.m. UK, and we are ready to talk some boxing this morning. We're back in the heavyweight division as Tyson Fury is getting prepared to do battle in Las Vegas versus Tom Schwarz, and his trainer, Ben Davison, decides to tell us why he feels that Tom Schwarz is a perfect opponent for Tyson Fury in the interim. So this is what we're going to be talking about, Tyson Fury versus Tom Schwarz. We're going to kind of predict it, I guess. Break it down. It's official. It's happening. So we'll discuss it. 1-425-569-5241. You can add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. Download that app absolutely free on the Android market and the iPhone app market. You could also download the Patreon app to get exclusive extras, behind-the-scenes footage, polls, votes. You decide so many things as a committee board member of TBV. Patreons get to decide mostly everything, especially camp lives that will be coming up. We will have a poll on what camp life should we do first. That being said, let's get this thing started.
I speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. I can't say it enough. I speak it, believe it.
Windows attempt, 2 attempts, handed bands over. Sicko hit, shot and miss, 2 to stand over.
Turn up.
Breadwinner, huh? Look who in the building. Let me check my Instagram. I might be at 1 million.
And I'm in.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Yiggity, yiggity, yo. What's going on, everybody out there in the TBB universe? Real quick, Rick F, what's going on? H Money, what's good? What's up, Ams? What up, Rod Nell? What's going on, Michael Hernandez? What's going on, Rick? Dr. Mufungo? You know what I'm saying? Craig Joyner? What's up, everybody out there in the TBB universe? But yeah, man.
Mufungo ducking.
Who he ducking? You?
Who is that one ducking?
Why you always want to, bruh? If they want you, they'll come find you. You ain't been active. You gotta get yourself back active, bro.
They in the chat.
You need you a Tom Schwarz.
Calling me out.
You need you a Tom Schwarz.
Champ,
all right,
champ. They in the chat calling me out, and that's what I'm saying. Like everybody want to fight, and that's don't want to sign up.
Bama, what's going on, man? But yeah, man. Tom Schwarz. Ben Davison came out and said that this was a good opponent. He liked the hype. He said there's no reason in fighting Oscar Rivas or any guys like that because they're shorter. They don't want to go from big to little to big again. So they wanted to find a guy who was relatively 6'6", 6'7", the height of Joshua and Wilder, and they wanted to, find somebody who was hungry and or whatever, man. I don't know. But Tom Schwarz, big ups to him. He finally got a shot at somebody big, and I don't really know how much he deserves it, based off the fight that I seen with him in that headbutt guy, and that shit what that was crazy. But yeah, man, we can go and break it down. We got some audio from Ben Davison, and I believe some audio from Frank Warren too that people can get to.
You obviously discussed the opponent with Tyson. Why Tom Schwarz?
A few names got sent across, and we had a look. Obviously, we don't want to go from to make the adjustment of somebody big to somebody small to have to go back to somebody big, because the other two elite fighters that we're looking to make fights with are obviously 6'6" plus. So that was a criteria that we wanted somebody big, and when you have a look, we wanted somebody in the top 5, and who have you got? You got Pulev, who's mandatory for Joshua, and he's obviously in line for a big payday. Rivas is who was spoke about. Is
Yeah, what happened with Oscar Rivas?
Oscar Rivas is 6 foot, so like I say, it's an adjustment to have to go from somebody big to somebody small to have to go back to somebody big again. Then who else was there? Dillian White's in a position where he's discussing with ESPN, Fox, Sky, Dazn, and this and that, so trying to negotiate the best position.
You know, I don't know if I like that they're trying to preference this fight as if, yo, we getting ready for Wilder, you know, or we getting ready for Joshua, when we both know that now with this signing to ESPN, it makes the politics of those fights a lot more muddy, icky, difficult. You see, they mentioned Oscar Rivas. They're obviously thinking internally. They mentioned Kubrat Pulev. I think the mention of Joshua Wilder is to try to tame the fans from the uproar that is Fury's career. He's done this so many times. He'll fight a Derek Chisora, slide in a bunch of nobodies, you know. Fight it, Vlad, slide in a bunch of nobodies. Fighting Wilder, slide in a bunch of nobodies. This is him. It's difficult for me to call him a duck, I'll be honest with you, because he went to Germany. He came to the U.S. He fought Wilder. He beat Vlad first. But it is difficult to be a fan of his when he does this. It reminds me of our champion in TBV, Local Sands. You know, he plays with the public and says, yo, I'll fight this guy. Now I'm fighting this guy. Yo, I'll fight that guy, but guess what? I'm fighting this guy. And you just never know. And now it's official, and it's really Tom Schwarz, and everybody's looking at themselves like, how this guy? So, I mean, before I continue with the audio, do you think Ben did a good enough job explaining it? I mean, because I want to believe him, and it sounds legit. Like, bro, Anthony Joshua's tall. Wilder's tall. This is the perfect fight to keep him fighting on that height level. This is what I always wanted. I told you I didn't want Tyson to fight Wilder after 2 tune-ups, so we're only doing what I always wanted. Can we fault Tyson Fury? He gave it to us, the Wilder fight, sooner than we expected. So can we get mad that many of us thought he needed another fight in between the Wilder fight?
Oh, I thought he did need a fight before the Wilder fight happened, but it happened. So, and he looked like he was ready for the fight. So, I mean, I don't understand why the big drop off to Tom Schwarz. I'm looking at the top 25, and I mean, Ortiz, Joseph Parker, Charles Martin. I mean, Helenius, Kuzman. I mean, guys are available that are ranked above Tom Schwarz that aren't on the small side of heavyweights. Those guys that I mentioned, like 6'4" and up. I mean, I just think that it was a chance to possibly get a better opponent, but we got Tom Schwarz, and with Fury signing with ESPN, I knew that the Wilder fight was likely not to happen, but I would like to see him in there with some better competition. That's all.
According to Ben Davison, Tom Schwarz is like number 2 in the WBO.
Okay, is he ranked in any? He's number 11 in the IBF.
I thought it was 9 in the IBF, but I'll check it out because our website has all the rankings from all the sanctioning bodies, courtesy of Box Live. We've been partnered with them for about a year now, so our schedule and rankings are updated daily. Obviously, rankings are updated after every fight, but that's daily because fights happen all over the world. So, yeah, we never really promote that, but it is updated.
I just wanted
WBO, Tom Schwarz is number 2, right behind Dillian White, champ. Champ.
I would just expecting Fury to get somebody that
number 9 in the IBF, champ.
I was just expecting Fury to get somebody that we kind of didn't have to box wreck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oscar Rivas, on the other hand, is ranked across all sanctioning bodies, so he paying that dodo. He want a shot for real. He got it in the WBO. He's number 5. So if this happens to be Fury's next opponent, hey, I mean, I guess we got to respect this one too, because number 5 in the WBO, Oscar Rivas, number 7 in the IBF, Oscar Rivas, Number 10 in the WBC, Oscar Rivas. Number 6 in the WBA, Oscar Rivas. Newly signed heavyweight to Dimitri Salita Promotions, Ottawa Wallen, is number 5 in the WBA. And, we can't even see him anywhere else in any other rankings. So I guess I shouldn't even mentioned him. I just figured like, hey, he's a new signing. We're going to be seeing him, but damn, he didn't make it to all the sanctions. See, so what I'm saying about Rivas is like, he's showing true ambition. Most people only try to get ranked in 1 or 2. Like, he's paying each one. Like, he really wants his shot.
Yeah, he wanted to shot the title. They simply playing, and I think Pulev or some shit said he want a rematch.
A rematch versus who?
Oscar Rivas.
Yeah. But that's the route. They're building it.
Yeah, of course. I just thought Bob Arum, I seen him come out and say that he's going to push for that AJ fight.
My man Zalio Zhang, a.k.a.
Bang.
Bang. He number 6 already on the WBO. He coming.
Hey, go to that second audio that I sent.
And he's in America. FYI, I talked to his peoples yesterday. He's in America, and they training already, him and Fei Long. But before we go to that audio, let's finish this one.
For him, which is completely understandable, but obviously it puts him in a bit of a situation where he doesn't know whether he's coming or going at the minute. Miller's taken up by Joshua. Brazil's taken up by Wilder. And Tom Schwarz, number 2 with the WBO, also number 9 with the IBF. So he's ranked in the top 10 with 2 organisations. He was, when the fight got sent to us as well, he was number 11 on BoxRec. I don't know what happened there, but all of a sudden that got changed, and it was one of them. Listen, we're not trying to make a career off of avoiding the big uns, because Tyson's the one who jumped up and took the fight. Wilder, but really he shouldn't have, to be honest.
Do you know what?
So he said that Tyson shouldn't have jumped up and fought Wilder. What do you think about that? I mean, even after all these months, even after Fury claims to have won, he's still saying that.
He just going by hindsight. He figured maybe if Fury got one more in, then he could possibly did better than what he did, or he just was being cautious. If a fighter said he's ready, then I don't really think a trainer should say that he's not ready. I don't think he was saying that either, but I don't know
if you should say that yourself, because think about it. How many trainers do we hear that they say they got to save the fighter from themselves? So sometimes a fighter is going to say he wants to fight. A fighter is going to say he wants the toughest challenge. It's the trainer that got to protect them.
I understand that, but
right now, before he got with Canelo and Reynoso, Eddie Reynoso, I was watching his he got like 2 new videos up on his YouTube channel, right? And I think it was H Money was like, yo, he got 2 million. I'm like, damn, really? Last time I checked, we was comparing him to Javante, and he had 1 million. Javante had like 800,000. That was a long time ago when we did that. But it's like, damn, did he pick up an extra milli? And he really did. He really did. So whatever. He did like a little 2-part episodes. I posted it in the chat. And you could just see him working on his craft. And you can hear his people talking, and you can hear him talking. And he's like, look, I thought I was talented. I thought I was fast. I thought I had power. But now that I got with this team, no one's going to outwork me. I'm competitive. Like, I obsess with it. I'm going to work. And he's like, and then he tried to fix it. He's like, oh, it's not like I ain't worked hard before, but I'm just, but the point is, he got around an elite level fighter and seen, oh, shit, I thought I was on that level. And that's going to elevate his game. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I said all that. That's that good old Girl Scout cookie in the morning. I know this ties into something.
A trainer. As far as like being around, listen to your trainer and shit.
So again, if he wouldn't have got with Reynoso, he probably would have been in that Javante fight or that Rolly fight. And right now, Reynoso going to make sure that when he takes that fight, he's ready. Bro, I seen him hitting a teardrop bag. You can see signs of Canelo now. The same way you can see signs of Andre Ward and Mario Barrios. And it's not that they trying to be. It's just the tutelage and what they see, I guess. But you can see signs of him, man. He's starting to measure. with the left and then dropped the right. And bruh, they got him doing the same thing they got Canelo doing when it's like right, left hook, but when it's straight right to the teardrop bag, they throw in the noodle, the Nazim Richardson noodle. You got a duck, and he got a left hook, bruh. His left hook looking like I want to see it hit somebody. You know what I'm saying? I want to see that shit for real. So
we see him this Friday, right?
Something like that. But Ben Davison and trainers, man, they play an important role. And we as fans, we want the fights, but ultimately we gotta trust Ben. I mean, bruh, he came out of nowhere and he brought Fury to the mountaintop, and now he stole Billy Joe, and I bet you Kid Galahad gonna follow.
Yeah, the only thing I was saying about Fury was he's a guy that's been through the ringer, been fighting for probably about 10, 12 years now. So he pretty much knows his body and his boxing ability. And if he felt like he was ready, then you know what I'm saying, he's ready, and he proved that he was.
Yeah, I mean, you never know, man. You never know who's ready, who isn't ready. Fight night, bro. I mean, look at Mikey Earl. I never expected that. You know what I mean?
No, I thought it was going to be shorter. But you can get that second audio to let the people know why the Wilder fight didn't happen from their perspective.
Yeah, of course. They want to see the Wilder fight, but at the end of the day, Tyson had to step up at a point when he really shouldn't have. It was probably too early. If he hadn't have done that and had massive balls to step up and do that, then you wouldn't have even got that fight. Them two just, I don't know what's going on there, but they can't get a fight going. So, I don't think Tyson's the point to blame, because he's the one that took the biggest risk out of a lot of them, went to their backyard. So it's up to them to step up and really take a chance and show some balls this time, and we'll see what happens.
Yo, how long could we live off that fame though? Like, we know, you got the moral victory and you use that to get the ESPN deal. So like, now what? Like, now you're using the same moral victory to, disguise Tom Schwarz as you should have never took the Fury Wilder fight. Like, I'm a little bit lost, because it's like, yo, respect me that I'm fighting Schwarz because I stepped up to fight Wilder, but I never should have fought Wilder. That's why I'm fighting Schwarz.
I don't know, man. Like that was kind of odd. That's why I put it in there. But yeah, it's like we stepped up. Okay, sure enough, you guys stepped up when you did not have to. Shouldn't have. Let's get that out the way. But it seems like you guys are riding that moral victory to like insist, instead of the rematch with Fury, we need to see Wilder versus Joshua. You know what I'm saying? And maybe we do. Maybe that's a route that we need to go down. But I just think that you guys were in negotiations, and hopefully those things can pick it back up whenever Fury gets done with Schwarz or whoever he's fighting next.
I just wonder how ruined the relationship is, right? Because
I don't think it's ruined. I think like the age-old saying, "Dear James, I was used. If you love me, you'll fight me."
But I mean the relationship between Team Wilder and Fury, right? Because that relationship was built on, we showed the fans we were serious. That's why this fight got done in a week. Now, you got Wilder saying,
"Yeah, so go back. Don't just say the fight was done in a week. It wasn't done in a week. It was agreed to." But remember, Eddie Hearn was like, "I don't know if it got signed. I don't know if it's gonna be a venue. I don't know that. I don't know that." And Frank Warren, where's the fight gonna be at? Oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So don't say it was a week. It took.
So you saying those negotiations were just as mucky as these?
I'm not saying mucky. What I'm saying is they might have agreed to the fight, but the terms still had to be hammered out.
Yeah, but I mean the language was different. Frank Warren was saying, we are going to announce it. This fight is going to happen, but he didn't have a date. Like, it's
Exactly.
different. It's different from Fury saying, And I got the quote right here. Actually, this shit was crazy. I was gonna do a show on this alone.
Why you didn't tell me about this damn quote?
No, you
save
probably
it?
seen it. You probably seen it. The fight's gotta happen. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, he already lost. He was a nobody before he fought me. He lost to me. He's still a nobody. No interest in talking about the bum. Big bum Dazn. That's all he is.
I seen that shit, but I didn't know it read like that, nigga. You make it sound like he ain't got no love for Wilder. Damn.
I mean, and the language. If it happens, it happens.
It happens. I've already beat him. He already lost.
That's not the sound of a dude that wants a rematch. You know what I mean? That's not the sound. Eric Cruz wants a rematch with Jose from Canada.
Kovalev wanted a rematch against Ward.
Yeah, this is not the sound of a Kovalev wanted a rematch against Eldele Alvarez.
Yep.
Knockout loss.
Gennady wanted a rematch against Canelo. I mean,
come on, man. Like, this ain't the language, but it is what it is, man.
From, the weight loss and then the fight, and, he needed all that. But then it looked like, they was trying to pursue the fight, but they wasn't going to go back to, we wasn't going to go back to fight on Showtime and let the same mistake happen again, because that's the definition of stupid, expecting different results. So, then it didn't look like that was going to happen. Then we started getting whispers that Brazil won.
Bruh, that's real disrespectful.
I know, right?
That's
definitely. And quick correction.
Not only that, I just want to piggyback off of him. So I'm translating. Not only are we going to go back to Showtime to let the same thing happen, meaning Showtime and Wilder have an alliance, so there's no way we could get a fair take. So are you saying now that every heavyweight or every fighter that has an alliance with a network is going to get the nod? Are you saying that if the fight happens on ESPN, Tyson will get the nod this time? And that's why you feel comfortable? Like, I'm not understanding. Even Tyson said that now. He's like, now I got a network. You got to come to me. So are the judges supposed to favor the network house fighter?
I mean, shit. I'm going to just reserve my comment for that.
What you mean? Reserve it for what, dog? I thought this was a podcast, but all right, we'll go back to Ben.
I mean, looking at the landscape, a lot of times we see Mikhail Fox, you know what I'm saying? Big ups to him, Showbox, you know what I'm saying? Prime example. He was fighting Dimitri Salita fighter on Showbox.
Yo, do you notice how I give Salita shit about that all day? Like, yo, the fans want the rematch. Yo, your man Rob McCuff. Every interview I do, I throw that in at the end. The same way JD throw in, shout out to Daniel Jacobs, I throw in that. I got to learn the nigga's name so I can make it sound better. But I'm like, yo, word is born, your man Rob McCuff Fox, we want the rematch. You're like,
Yeah, so I mean, I'm not gonna say it happens on the elite level, but shit, there's a rumor about Canelo in Vegas. There's a rumor about what we just talked about. So I mean, yeah, man, just leave it there.
Yeah, B. Back to the tape.
I can't get mad at a man for trying to make his team stronger. Period.
Who's making their team stronger?
By Fury signing with Top Rank and ESPN. I mean, it gives him a American backing.
I hear you, but it's like I just said. So Terrence Crawford is going to automatically get the nod because he's ESPN. All right, then. So then that theory and that way of thinking that they trying to put out there to the public is wrong. It's a lie. Like, just because Fury's ESPN, I don't want to believe that this sport is that tainted.
I'm not saying that Fury is being with ESPN is he's gonna get the nod over like everybody, but when it comes to them six kind of fights that might get a nod to Fury, I'm saying like we seen with Jose Zapata and Jose Ramirez, those scorecards was wide as hell. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. The only way boxing can get past that if we develop a system for like scoring points, like every other sport.
Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you're just joining the live stream, or if you're here and you just simply forgot. Remember, it helps with the visibility of the show, lets others find the show, which turns around and has new callers, interesting characters, new people for you to meet at the TBV Appreciation Nights, new Border Wars participants. Don't forget, Border Wars is open. Registry closes April 15th. Get off the couch. Stop just saying what a fighter should do. Show us what he should do. We match you equally. So novice, don't be afraid. We're actually looking for a 160-pound novice right now as our very own moderator in the chat. Jemmy has already signed up. I've seen a few of you saying, hey, you're spamming with the link. Why don't you sign up? Well, the man signed up the minute it came up. So
and that's why I like fighters like Wilder and Terrence, you know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, niggas, they fights ain't going to the distance, you know what I'm saying? They getting people up out of there. So ain't no chance for nobody to get cheated, you know what I'm saying, or jabbed. So those one of the main reasons why Terrence Crawford and Bronze Bomber my favorite fighters. They know how to close.
He wanted to box and he was going mad and he wanted to fight, and so we decided to it was going to be too late, so we had to get our foot down and make a decision, and we made a decision to box on June the 15th. A few opponents got sent over, and we went with Tom Schwarz.
I understand.
Now, he's saying the reason why they fighting Tom Schwarz because they heard rumors that the Brazil and Wilder fight was already done amid negotiations with Wilder. How true you find that? I don't find that to be that. I mean, I'm not calling the man a liar, but I know the WBC ordered White in Brazil before while they thought
it's impossible, man. It's impossible, bro. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and play devil's advocate, all that bullshit. Everybody knows Wilder's energy, and they seen it. He wanted the rematch. Everybody's seen Fury's energy. I'm talking 10 hours after the fight. He's on Good Morning Britain talking about let's do it, Joshua. And I already beat the bum. And come on, dog. You know what I mean? And that's gotta haunt him. The more Wilder says it, the more it makes sense to me. He told Fury, you gotta be perfect for 12. You gotta be perfect for 12. And every time he thought he was almost perfect, he got clipped. You know what I mean? So he got to deal with that. And that's cool. I'm sure we're gonna get this fight. I just don't know how soon.
I mean, Bob said February 2020.
Maybe. They got to build Fury into a commodity. It's got to do more than 300,000 pay-per-view buys. Bob is not an idiot. He's in this for the money. And I get it. So it's not what I want, but Fury signed his name on a dotted line. So it is what it is at this point. It's going to be the Pulevs and the Rivas of the world.
How much bigger can the fight get?
Million. It's easy to get these two to $1 million. Why not? We're gonna want it more. Wilder needs to do what he got to do because it's what he continues to say. People, will say that we're biased, and that's cool. I'm used to it. They call fight hype Floyd hype. Look where he's at. Bruh, the dude Fury ain't been in an exciting fight other than Wilder. Like maybe the Chisora fights.
Maybe the SS Cunningham we got knocked down. Have to get back up and get the finish.
Okay, that's a.
I said maybe.
I guess no. I like that one. It did have 3 million views. I remember on NBC. Steve Cunningham put him down with the right hand. I won't take that away, but that's like we're struggling to find 5. You know what I'm saying? So regardless who they put in front, look, we seen Pulev. We were happy. We were thanking the boxing gods that he came out different, that he was more aggressive this time. Those are his matchups. So Wilder just got to keep doing what he's doing. He got to stretch people. He got to put them in a coma. He got to send them, continue to rack up the resume the way that he does. People don't like his resume in terms of opposition, but what they can't deny is that everyone he's fought is going to the hospital. We got to find out where Fury did he go, because he was at that post-fight press conference. Maybe he didn't go. Maybe he broke Wilder's record. That's a good question. You're going to steal that from me now all these little YouTubers watching this shit trying to get the skill.
Real quick, man. At 1 o'clock Eastern time, we got a special treat for you guys, man. Terrence Crawford and Americana are doing the media call, so look out for that.
Mike, you gonna be able to ask him a question? You gonna tell Bull Mac you on the line, cut you and shit, get you in the front?
Nah, I ain't there.
Yo, but then he be pushing up on me like, yo, text him, bro. Call him, bro. Shit, I'll call him if I was you. I'll call, but you won't do it.
I thought you had the three-way over there twerking, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, with this whole Ben Davison, you know what I'm saying, and Fury thing, I don't know what they're gonna expect for Tom Schwarz, guys. Bro, what I seen, man, in that fucking clip that I watched, man.
No, but you gotta understand Top Rank diet, champ. Everything's changed now. He getting a knockout. I should look at the betting odds. Listen, look at Top Rank and how they've done Oscar Valdez, how they done Magdaleno. Magdaleno fucked up.
You said he get a knockout, my nigga?
What?
When the last time Fury got a knockout?
Exactly. And how you think they gonna soup this one up? It ain't gonna happen for no reason. They gotta make Fury look like somebody.
Yeah, man. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. I was
Schwarz, like
no. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I was thinking about the same thing. Like, man, Fury might fuck around and get a knockout, brother. The guy, bro. If y'all go to Tom Schwarz, I mean, last fight or last two fights, or
what's the date for this? June 15th?
Yeah, June 15th.
June 6 months. Let me see.
So he got a fight with a guy that, like, I guess the guy headbutted him. Like, the first time was a headbutt, but the next two times, man, it was not a headbutt at all. The guy, Tom Schwarz, just hit the ground like a dead fish. Like he.
What I said? What the fuck I said?
About what?
Didn't I say he get a knockout?
Yeah, why you say that though?
I'm a fucking G. He's a minus 220 already for the knockout.
Damn.
Betting lines know he knocking him out because that Top Rank diet is real. We got to build him up. It can't just
plus money for the
out knocking people out, champ.
Decision. What's the decision money?
Yo, the decision is plus money, champ. That's how sure. That's how sure they are. He getting a knockout.
Wow.
What? Bruh. It's time to build Fury. We can't just have Wild out there looking like he a monster. We about to make our own monster. Same way they did with Valdez. Who the fuck was that Argentine dude, Sylvania and Sylvania and Sardines and all the motherfuckers they be finding, man? How about the names they found for Gilberto? Come on.
Jesse Hart?
Come on. Nah, not Jesse. The other one.
Yeah, Jesse Hart pretty good.
The little short, no disrespect, African or Nigerian.
Oh, yeah, he fucked him up.
Come on, dog. They know what they doing. This is promotion. Get with the game plan. Listen, we going out to the callers. You already know the number to call in. Give us your opinion. Dislike it, you like it, participate with us. Hit that thumbs up button, engage. Hit the thumbs down button if you don't like it, whatever the case may be. Don't just stand there like a mime. You know what I mean?
Last question. What if Fury doesn't get a knockout?
Then we making money on the plus because I'm still betting the plus.
I was saying like the fucking public perception, man.
Yo, the draw is a plus 4,500, man. Yo, Tom Schwarz, this is free beating the odds with TB. Tom Schwarz, such an underdog. This nigga's a plus 7,000. This is the first time in my betting career. I just started betting. First time I ever seen somebody that big of an underdog. Plus 7,000. No way. I think we did see Billy Joe, but the fight didn't happen.
Oh, yeah, that nigga, it was like it did happen. That cruiserweight he fought, yeah, that happened. William got, yeah.
I don't know. I think I remember seeing Billy Joe one time at a plus 14,000. I thought that shit was a mistake. But my man, a plus 7,000 for the decision, plus 2,400 for the knockout, champ.
So he's more likely to get a knockout.
Oh yeah, he's more likely to get a knockout, but you still getting plus 2,400. Like, champ, you know how much money that is?
$10 to get you 2,400.
No.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
If you want 2,400, you need to drop that other zero.
Not doing it.
You got your motherfucking mortgage and your car payment, champ.
Not gonna be able to do it.
Drop
Oh,
that
Tom
other
Schwarz.
0, and you're going to have your shit.
Boy, Tom Schwarz gonna have niggas out here broke.
No, it's not negative, bro. You got, I don't know what you looking at. Tyson Fury's a minus 6,000 money line, but Schwarz is a plus 7,000 plus.
I wonder what nigga is on 5 dimes. Nigga probably puts like a 15 million.
Yo, we going out to the callers. You already know, man. This is a fan-driven show. Help us grow. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You know, share it on your Facebook wall. Put it on your Instagram stories, your Facebook stories, your Snapchat story, whatever. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Don't forget, you can support the show absolutely free by heading over to ThaBoxingvoice.com/affiliate sponsors, using our Amazon link or using our Showtime affiliate link to sign up for Showtime and getting 7 days free, using our Dazn affiliate link to sign up for Dazn and, you know, save. Get it.
How long these phone line open? Another 20 minutes?
Exactly 20 minutes and 14 seconds, champ.
Gotcha.
Who you getting in? Who you getting in?
I have to work on the background, man.
Mike think he doing something over here, bruh. Anyway, it's time to get to this boxing.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
Alabama.
I want Joshua. Joshua, come and see me, baby. No more hiding, no more ducking, no more dodging, no more excuses.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Here. I already knew it, bro. I don't know why y'all acting surprised, bro. You don't remember what Fury said after the fight? Remember Fury was like, I see why Joshua ain't want to fight Wilder. That power real. That right hand ridiculous. Shit, he's like, I still feel it right now. He ain't want that smoke after that. He told everybody. He let us all know how he felt. That shit hurt, and he don't want to do it no more. He ain't never felt no shit like that before. It's the facts of the situation. He don't want to do it no more, but he want to fight Lil Tommy. I don't know who Tommy is, but don't nobody know that nigga. Don't not a soul know that nigga. Where he from, niggas don't even know him. That's so unknown. It's ridiculous. Lil Tommy. Damn. Hey, Ness, how many people you think gonna watch Lil Tommy?
About 1 million.
By who?
About 1 million.
Damn. You think 1 million gonna watch Lil Tommy? Nah, Lil Tommy might get about 7. He might get about 7.
Cut it.
Nah, it's heavyweights, bro. And the numbers continually keep growing. We'll see when Mike lets us know what Kurbet Pulev did. But yeah, I'm actually not being sarcastic. I think he'll do about 1 million. He should at least crack it. Going out to our next mastermind, Joseph in Texas. Good morning, champ.
What's going on, fellas?
Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Already down what? I hear 30 pounds.
We're closing in on that 300, man. I started off at 340. We're closing in on 300, so we're getting there.
That's right. Let that be a statement. Let that be a statement and a notice to Dr. Mofongo, who's a little on the heavy side. He's scared and ducking me, but he could obviously take you on for your first Border Wars fight. Tell him stop ducking. But here goes the bell.
Absolutely, man. We're looking at, like I said, I can't make this next one.
Yo, get off that cup though. Why you on that styrofoam cup with a string attached to it? Like, what's going on, bro? You sound like you talking in through a pipe.
My bad, boss. I'm on the road right now. But no, definitely September we'll try to be there. But anyways, no, man. You know it's disappointing to not get this rematch. But I feel like Tyson Fury, a big thing with him was I think he felt like he flipped the A side and wanted A side treatment, man. But at the end of the day, the decision was what it was, and he didn't flip the A side. You know what I mean? He doesn't seem overly eager, even though I felt like he did win the first fight. It's true, he doesn't seem overly eager to get back in there with Wilder, so that's a testament to Wilder's power. And honestly,
with the man his size, the more he weighs, the more I feel like he'll end up actually slowing down, despite the fact that he's getting back in shape. You know, he's creeping up on 30. And with the lifestyle he lives, man, I don't see 30 being his prime. I think right now is the time to do things if he's going to do anything. But I guess we'll see what happens with him and the Schwarz dude. I'm a fan of boxing, so I'm going to watch. But we'll see. But that's my call, fellas. Y'all have a good morning.
Joseph, take it easy. Going out to New Orleans in the morning. Nolia, stand up.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you a young fella, and he comes from the Magnolia.
Speakerphone bandit.
Sound like I'm on speaker?
Just a little bit, but we're going to deal with it. Talk to us. Good morning, brother.
Wait. We can fix that right now. Hold up. Next year ain't saying that. Hold up, you heard me?
See, that's that love in the morning, man. Oh, that do sound.
All right.
That sound excellent right there.
Yeah. You like that. Shout out to El Camino, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that's helping pay the bills around here, you heard me? But look, check this out, dog. Tyson Fury, a whole out here. You understand? Let me tell you why, bro. He talked all that shit about Anthony Joshua and how he's standing up for his country. He's trying to show everybody he a real UK soldier. Then he turns around and put all the man. That dude that ain't the definition of a kind artist. I don't know what it is, man. He got everybody in this one box over here. You know what I'm saying? He got everybody in one box over here to the side, and once he got everybody there, he jumped to a whole nother box. You know what I'm saying? Like cats like that, bro, they don't last long in this game. Cause think about it, Ness. You think he gonna be able to pull this on the public again? You only got one shot at that, so he got to keep it 100 all the way now. So you don't want the ESPN, and you about to fight a whole graveyard full of motherfuckers we ain't never heard of. Like that dude you were talking about the other day, he gonna get a title. But he ain't even got a title. Look at that shit. But that dude you were talking about the other day, he gonna wind up fighting Fury on ESPN, and that's gonna be the biggest.
Cut it. Wally on Skype, talk to me.
What's going on, Wally? Yo,
I can hear you, boys. I can hear you. Yeah, cheers for putting me on. Tyson Fury, man. It's not just him. It's I realized recently why some people are just casual fans and only tune in when the decent fights are on, man. Because boxing, obviously, at the end of the day, it's just like any other job. Do you know what I mean? You have to make a living and whatnot, man. So these guys, it's not old school mentality of just fight the best and whatnot. It's just fucking. You got to make a living, man.
Have the same energy you have when you calling Wilder a duck and he ain't taking contracts. Stop the bullshit, man.
Well, the old ducks, man. The old ducks.
Well, say that. Well, have that same energy then. Say it.
You get tired of it though, man.
But you don't get tired of calling the American a duck. That's the difference. Be fair.
Listen, ducking has no nationality, bro. But cut it.
Except you ain't come with that energy. You know what I'm saying? You ain't come with that energy. But it's all good. I feel you. Hey, talk to me.
Age Money was good.
Yo, what's going on, brothers? I just want to take this time to salute some of the fallen soldiers in boxing, some of the legends, some of the greatest fighters ever. Vernon Forrest, rest in peace, Vernon Forrest. He was considered the boogeyman of his time. He gave Sugar Shane Mosley his first loss. You know, when Sugar Shane was considered pound for pound king, Vernon Forrest is the one that dropped him, knocked him down, you know, beat him up. So rest in peace, Vernon Forrest, you feel me? And then I want to speak about Diego Corrales. Diego Corrales, one of the greatest champions of all time. He had one of the biggest hearts. He was a true warrior, and he came from the streets. Diego Corrales, he used to be involved in gangs, and boxing changed his life. And that's why I love boxing, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to salute the greats, the legends right there, because it seems like people forgot about them. And also, I just want to touch on the topic. Tyson Fury. I see Tyson Fury as the heavyweight version of Paul Malignaggi. He's like a great boxer with no punching power, and he's a good fighter, but he also took steroids.
Cut it. Dominic in Seattle.
Yo, what's good? Hey, I think Tyson Fury, he knows that America's where the money's at. Everybody in the UK is coming to America. This is the takeover. They said they were going to take over. Shit, they didn't even got their app for their peoples. I thought they been had the app the way people been talking with the zone and stuff. But Tyson Fury, I don't think he's going to do anything. He's not going to try. He's going to duck all the way until he gets beat. And that's what it is. Klitschko's coming out the woodwork. He's coming back like cooked crack. So, you never know. I don't think he's going to fight nobody. He's going to keep on fighting bums until he gets knocked out by Dillian White, maybe. I don't know. That's my call.
Make sure you tune in at 1 o'clock so you can hear a real pound for pound king speak.
Touch Potential, talk to me.
What's going on, Touch? TP.
Touch Potential on Skype.
Once, twice, 3 times. You're out of here.
All right. Brandon, Cincinnati.
What's going on, Brandon?
Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Ness.
Morning,
hey,
morning.
Man, I hope this wasn't the best topic you guys could come up with, man. I ain't really want to talk about Tyson Fury bitch ass this morning. But like Mike said, at least we get to hear from a real pound-for-pound fighter at 1 o'clock. But nobody's going to watch Fury versus Schwarz. Nobody should give a fuck about Fury versus Schwarz. Tyson Fury had the ball. He decided to drop it on purpose and not take his rematch. So, in my opinion, he should go to the back of the line as far as title shots. Wilder, these motherfuckers telling you supposed to fight him February 22nd like they the A-side trying to dictate shit. Don't fall for that shit, bro. You the A-side, you the champ. You shouldn't fight that motherfucker 2025.
Cut it.
I think some people will tune in to see how Fury looks against Schwarz. I mean, I can't say just a blanket statement like nobody's gonna watch it.
Nah, I'm definitely thinking the mill on regular ESPN. Why not? That's like normal numbers.
Yeah.
Rick, ATL.
What up, Rick?
What's up, homies? Que pasa, muchachos? Listen, Fury and who? What? I think Bob Arum's missing the mark, man. Fury's getting paid, but it's just not interesting. Honestly, not to be a hater, but I kind of hope they fail because I want to see the big fights happen. Fury's going to have to fight Dillian White or Ortiz or somebody we know. Wilder, Brazil, I'm into that. That's fun. Joshua Miller, I'm into that. That's fun. But this kind of shit is just missing the mark. That's my call, fellas. Thank you.
Damn, that's a good little way to look at it. Wilder, Brazil, AJ Miller, Tyson Fury, Tom Schwarz. One of those things, like 5 of those names seem right. One name don't seem like it should be there.
I agree. Edward, Alabama.
Yeah, it's a disappointment Tyson Fury taking this fight. I mean, you're going back to the level of fighting a prospect, man. This is embarrassing. I hope it doesn't do well so ESPN puts the pressure on him to fight somebody else. We give Tyson Fury too many passes. Give him a pass. You know, it's not a story of depression. You were on drugs. You failed a steroid test. You fought a couple bums. You had a great fight with Wilder. And then you just regress all the way back to this nonsense. I don't even want to pay $5. I'll be so whatever.
But what about the fact that people say Wilder's a devastating puncher? Maybe he needs a tune-up after that hit.
Well, then say that. Look, that's not the problem is with all these fighters. It's not that you need a break or you need just to say that. Say, look, man, I got hit real bad. I'm not ready to go for that again. Let me get some warm-ups before I go in there and fight this guy again. No, he's in there talking about Wilder isn't nobody, talking all this crap, saying he won, and these moral victories, all this BS. It was a draw. Deal with it. Go in there and fight again. If you're not ready, then say that. That's all we ask. Just say that.
Cut it. I hear you, play. I definitely.
I mean, you can't expect a man to say that, though. I mean, you just stroking another man's ego. Oh, I can't fight Wilder next, man, because shit. He hit me with that 1-2. I didn't know where I was. So I need time to rest and heal up. And I need a tune-up in between that Wilder fight because he just hits too hard. He's not going to say that, bro. Even if he does think that, he's not going to say it.
Well, I mean, all the truth came out the day of, bro. That's the thing. That's when everything was real. Touch Potential on Skype. Talk to me.
Yo, what's up, fellas? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think we can both agree, both sides of the pond, that Tyson Fury is a big duck, man. I think it's the biggest disappointment thus far of 2019, apart from that matchup between Spence and Garcia. All these excuses them guys are making up is just so frustrating for fans, because this guy, what's he gonna do? He's not gonna make him look good at all. He's not gonna do anything for his exposure. He's not the type of boxer to go knock out bums, so it just seems completely pointless, And I rung up months ago and I told you this, that I don't know why Wilder was pursuing that fight when that fight was never on, So no, I just wanted to vent my frustration with that. I was hoping for it to be Dylan the villain.
Cut it. I want to know what the next UK call we get. I want to know the reception. How has it been over in the UK with the public when this fight was announced?
I don't think it matters to them, man. Like, the UK know that this is a US fight now. They don't care. I know they're gonna get that stream, but like, who's staying up to what, 3 a.m. or some shit for this?
Well, it'll be in Vegas. Well, probably a little bit later then. It's gonna be in Vegas. I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna do it.
Me neither.
Straight to the point for those with attention deficit. I'm so repetitive, so I gotta repeat. Stainless from the streets to the deep. I'm coming with that heat. All you need to know about me, I'm coming with that heat.
Yo, TBV, what up?
What's going on, Stainless?
Ain't nothing, Mike. How you doing? You good?
Chilling, man.
Well, I'm gonna try to get excited for this. Fury Pinata rematch. I don't really know why he need to rematch him or whatever, but it's cool, I guess. I mean, it's another fight, so I'm gonna take it as another fight. But I mean, you can hear me. I ain't excited about it. I do like what that other caller from the UK said. All of them ducking. That's a nice little quote, man. I'll run with you on that. Maybe we can bridge the gap. But that's all I got for now, man. I'll be back for the 1 o'clock show. As I always say, please make sure you push the thumbs up like this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. TBV for life, man. Fellas, I'm out. Peace.
Stainless, have a great day. Carlito, talk to me.
Carlito.
Yo, what's going on?
What up?
Nah, and listen, I'm just freaking fed up of this fight, man. It's some bullshit fight. Freaking Fury's fighting a bum, and I've had enough of it. And literally, so it is with these boxers as well, is that they're all too smart. They're all aware of what the public perception is, and they say the right things. When Fury was talking about, oh, he's fighting Wilder because he wants to save Britain from embarrassment and blah, 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 because AJ's not stepping up. That was all a load of shit. I mean, where is he now if he's with that? How can you talk all that talk now and then duck now? Do you know what I mean? It don't make no sense. I'm just fed up. And lastly, I just want to big up all the callers because literally the years I've been listening, they keep me entertained. Big up Jay Hardcore, Stainless, Akin, Akan, you guys as well, Ron, and everybody else. Anyone else I missed, you're all freaking live, man. Loving it. Big up.
Appreciate you, man. We are about 100 away from that vaunted 100,000 mark. So
I'm subscribed. I'm a Patreon as well. Still.
Already. I ain't know you were still on, but yeah, thank you anyway.
Easy.
All right, brother. Thank you.
But yeah, man, we need that 100,000 mark. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell your mama to go over there and sign up. You know what I'm saying? So we can go ahead and get to the 100,000 mark and start. You know what I'm saying? being bigger and bigger and bigger. Be on everybody goddamn timeline. Be on everybody's suggested videos when it comes to boxing. If you want that to happen, push the like button, share the show, and just do whatever you can to support the channel.
Going to Sal in Milwaukee. Talk to me. Good morning.
This is the sound from the chat.
What's good, blood? What's poppin', black?
What
hey,
up? What
black,
up?
check this out, G. Y'all got, well, I ain't gonna say you, Ness. This nigga Mike, man.
What's up, cuz? I ain't hear you. Okay, I ain't hear you, cuz. Say that again.
This nigga Mike, come on, dog. You showed your true colors yesterday. I was listening to the goddamn show, dog. You mean to tell me you think fucking Spence can give Canelo a run and possibly even win, but he can't fucking beat Crawford?
You goddamn right.
You
right, baby.
What the fuck wrong with you, man?
Man, hey, man.
Mike,
Go ahead.
Come on, G. Come on, G.
Let me know when I can talk on the show that I help out with.
10 seconds. Niggas got to put respect on my nigga Canelo name, man. Like, come on, man. This shit got ridiculous, G. Like, you serious, Mike, man? You on timeout, bro. I'm going to put you in one of them outfits Javier had on, G. You tripping, bro. I'm out, man. I'm out. That's all I had to say, G. I'm out.
Bruh, look, man. Look, man. If Spence go up to 160, bruh, ain't about to be no whitewash for Canelo. I'm telling y'all right now. Spence is one of those guys, man, that I think the world of. But I just think a little bit higher up Terence Crawford, man. When I said it last night, I think skills, a better skill set would be Errol Spence. I don't necessarily think Canelo has a better skill set than Errol Spence. So I think that'll be a competitive fight. And if you don't agree with me, then you should talk to Oscar De La Hoya, who wants to make the fight. You should talk to Errol Spence, who said he wouldn't mind taking the fight, because that guy sees something. And who am I to say that he can't? Because he spars Jamel Charlo on a regular basis, so it's not like he's not used to sparring a bigger guy. So it is what it is, man.
They coming for mine.
I'm ready, man. I don't doubt nothing. But hey, good call though from Sal, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Cell. CELL.
Like cell, okay, like cell phone.
Yeah. Boomerang on Anolia. Hello.
Yeah, what's up, Ness, bro? Say, bro, I don't understand how all these callers, man, they just figure. Well, I ain't gonna say all these callers. They got a lot of people that's that's seeing the shit for what it really is, like with the Spence and Canelo fight. I know I'm on topic, but that was the last thing y'all two were talking about. Man, dog, who Canelo blew out that had real boxing skill? Can anybody tell me that? I ain't seen him with Triple G. That wasn't a blowout. With Austin Trout, he ain't got no power. That wasn't a blowout. Some people feel like Trout won that fight. Then you got the Laura fight.
They would say they'll say Kirkland. Kirkland had good skills.
Who? Man, come on, man. Nah, say, bro, you serious?
I'm fucking with you, I'm fucking with you, man. Chill out, now. Chill out.
That's the thing with Mike. I counted on those. That's why I need Ness on this.
Cut it. Yeah, man. Like said, man. I know it's about Tom Schwarz, but man, yeah, man. Y'all better wake up and smell some goddamn man down. The truth, nigga. The truth will set you free.
I had that same energy on today's 1 o'clock show. Let me go to Skype. KT, talk to me.
I always want to bring in somebody else.
I had that same energy on today's 1 o'clock show. Let me go to Skype. KT, talk to me. Turn your radio down in the background, KT. Going once.
I wanted to hear myself talk too. Shit, I heard your ass.
All right.
Hey, Nesta.
We're here.
Why you bully Mike, man?
You
always bully Mike.
What are you talking about, bro?
Oh, Mike a grown-ass man.
No, Mike the Don, man. I love Mike, man. Mike the Don. You always bully Mike, man.
Man, whatever, B.
Ain't about worry about this, bro.
No. Mike the Don. Mike's the Don.
I'm gonna find somebody in a wheelchair to whoop Mike ass, so y'all can keep thinking he the Don with a
anybody want it can get it, man. Let me know.
He gonna be
You
the Don
sucker.
with a loss.
I need 4 weeks.
We put a wheelchair dude in there doing pull-ups. You ain't want no smoke with him.
Why you mention
I started laughing at that nigga.
Hey yo,
And-
we
and
want
the-
a wheelchair because Mike's in a wheelchair, man. Wake up and watch the videos.
That nigga who was
wheelchair, man.
Cause he want a wheelchair fight. He don't want to fight nobody stand on feet.
Hey, no way, man. Bye, man. Mike, you're a legend, man.
yeah, already. Yeah, man, but look, bro, I don't know what that nigga was on, bro. That was doing the motherfucking them Olympic style shit. I don't know if he was on HGH,
That's
if he was on goddamn steroids.
Nah,
we need some kind of drug testing or something. We need Vada in this bitch.
If you follow the hashtag like calisthenics on Instagram, bro, you'll see millions of people like that with superior upper body strength, bro. They can suspend their entire body off they fucking arms. It's insane, man.
I mean, he can throw no punches though. I'll tell you that.
Man, I tell you he's strong in the motherfucker. Lock chairs with him, see what the fuck happened.
Lock him up, nigga. Let's go.
Right,
He too short, bro. He ain't got no reach, nigga.
He too short.
He ain't got no reach.
He hit you with one of them.
Bro, he ain't got no reach, my nigga.
My man picked himself up off the box with the chair, did a whole flip, stood on the bar, came back, and got like in the little bicep position, then sat that shit back down. Get the fuck out of here, Mike.
Bro, I was able to climb a rope back in the day with no feet. You know what I'm saying? So if
Bro, you know what they say these days, right? You know what this generation is, right?
Line him up.
Is
Go find him, then this.
It ain't on video. You ain't done it.
Go find him, then this.
Go
find that nigga.
NO. You he triggered because that dude was in there looking ripped.
Go find him, bro. I smack him.
What's good, you heard me?
What
R&B, what's going on, nigga?
Shout out to New Orleans. You know, we run this TVB thing. I don't care no other country, no other state. We run this shit, so I don't give a fuck what none of y'all got to say. But I know this a little off topic, but it's still tying into like Fury and stuff like that. Oscar De La Hoya gonna get his ass kicked off the zone, man. I mean, one thing I'm starting to realize, and everybody needs to start. So you remember yesterday how you said Eddie is better for the zone as a spokesperson?
Yes.
Oscar is a diarrhea of the mouth.
Wow, what'd he say now?
Did you not hear him when he was talking about the Errol Spence and Canelo thing? The man talking about pay-per-view. I don't know if he forgot, but his man is signed to a 5-year deal to
but that could have been old. That could have been old audio. That could have been old audio. Could have been before the DAZN deal.
I understand.
Absolutely was.
But one thing I can say is that Errol Spence versus Mikey made everybody realize this pay-per-view shit ain't dead. And it's too much money for these guarantee fighters that's gonna be making, you know, Canelo is gonna make his money with thing, but that pay-per-view money is that's life-changing shit. And I think like a Tevin Farmer, that's the zone's good for him. He get paid more than what he's supposed to, and he on a platform that people actually would see him, but we wouldn't watch him the other time. But when it comes to these dudes that's guaranteed pay-per-view stars, that money is just too big, man. Like it's too much money to be left on the table when it comes to pay-per-view. I mean, Floyd got us used to paying $100 for a fight. I never thought I actually would do that shit, but now since the market is set, it's like in our mind, you know what I mean?
It is. Because now every super fight we say, man, I'll pay $100 for that.
And so that $20-$30 extra is so much more money. So it's just like the market's set. And Floyd was the beginning, and I don't think we've reached the end of it. And we already pay $9 a month for a subscription service. So if we already pay $9 a month for subscription for Showtime, the DAZN they might have to change that, like once a year do a pay-per-view. Even that they got to do something with that, and they got to get.
But what's up
TV.
with you though? Like, why you want DAZN to also do pay-per-views? You wilding?
No, it's not what I want. It's what the market dictates.
What you mean, yo? I mean, Tundi, Ajayi, Deontay Wilder, speak it, believe it, receive it. You know, become it, receive it, whatever the hell Tundi said. Like, you wilding. You putting that out there to the universe.
I know I'm wilding, but check this out, man. One thing that will always be on TV is sports. And it will always be no matter what. Look, ESPN is what's keeping doggone cable alive. That other shit is making it go down. But one thing it is, sports is keeping it alive. And I don't think it's going to be a long-ass time till we just go purely just apps for sports. It's just something about that live TV and having that connection, man. I don't think y'all looking at it enough with this connection shit. Like us watching the fight at different times, that shit is ag, man. Like I don't care what y'all got to say, but I know I may be rambling, but I just got that feeling like it pay-per-view. That's a good about 10, 15 years minimum. But I gotta go.
I mean, it's obviously ain't dead, you know. But thing is, can we get it back to the millions? You know, or are we gonna have a million U.S. pay-per-view fighter, not U.S. born? Is Joshua gonna do 1 million and then continue to do 1 million? Is Earl gonna get to 1 million and continue to do 1 million? Are we gonna have our generations, Mayweather, Pacquiao, and Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo? Remember that there was a point where Oscar, Pacquiao, and Floyd was in the game. Then there was a point when it was Pacquiao, Floyd, and Canelo in the game, and then just Canelo and Floyd. So, like, are we gonna get those guys that can consistently do 1 million? Like Canelo did 3-point-something million in the last couple of years just with Triple G and fucking Chavez, bro. Like,
yeah, I mean, I think it's all about the matchup because even when Floyd was doing his thing, he didn't do 1 million with like Berto or I believe it was somebody else too. So I mean, it's all about matchups and. Yeah, I don't know who the next pay-per-view star is going to be, but I can damn sure see Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford or AJ and Wilder do good numbers. Everything else is just, you know what I'm saying? We might have a super fight develop. Who knows? Kovalev and Canelo might fuck around and fight each other. You know what I'm saying? All kind of possibilities. But yeah, I just think it's more about matchups than it is about the pay-per-view fighter per se. Now, if we get a guy, you know what I'm saying, and we have a guy that just every time he gets on pay-per-view, he just knocks people smooth the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? I think people would definitely pay for that.
your bias creeping out right now.
No, I mean,
like, we don't know who you talking about.
There's only one.
There's only one, but that's why this fight ain't on pay-per-view, because even though you want to dream big, Showtime realized he can't get on pay-per-view and do 1 million just because he knocks people out. And guess what? We thought he knocks people out, but his last 2 fights, he didn't get the knockout.
That's one fight.
You know, well, 2 fights. He ain't knock out Bermain and he ain't knock out Tyson. We out. Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Peace.
Peace out. Grouse1911 on IG and Grouse2312 on Twitter.
Lightest.